Limbus Company. Hello! Limbus Company! This time we go to the Limbus Company. Happy anniversary! Limbus Company! This time is something more of a usual waiting time. And look at the Catherine. But yeah. We got with us for the 2.5 anniversary! That's why not, and now I have a 3-star identity airship extraction ticket. I'm gonna pull on it yet. I actually don't know. I'll be honest. I mean, it could end up maybe. Because of the probability, but maybe getting a horse thing. You know, there's a slim chance. The Lord is there. Maybe. It is better to gamble. I don't know. It's difficult. Can I get... Oh boy. The overall chances for characters go down the more they add. I mean, the next one they're gonna add is more like a plus on units that I want. Should we? Oh, let's continue. Nah, that's good. 6 hours left for time killing timer. This is like a 3 hours stream, so after that I have 3 hours to get 11 voucher free tickets. gonna be so difficult since the story also gives some. Maybe. I really wanna do mirror adaptation. I see, clear Canto 7. Yeah, chapter 7. Awesome naming. Sure. Let's start this off with the temple. Is everyone ready? Are you ready, Spinner? Instant manager. We'll see about that right now. We have 2. Let's see. Who do we get? Audion? What the? What is this animation? The animation was something I did not expect. I thought it was something they only do for for what purpose now, but apparently not. And the other one is the goat. Using replica probably would have been better, but yeah. Return of the just accept. Stop resisting and just accept. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess. But I could continue pulling here. Yeah, just the text alone is way too much. I'm not doing the whole previously on Limbus Company thing. But yeah, of what peril befell us in the case of La Mancha and our encounter with the Blood Fiends. Hunter 8 is gonna be so fun using my Rupture team. Earlier, they assigned the gathered fixers with areas. It looks like we're going our separate ways here. A different area. Here's hoping we'll both be alive the next time we meet. Previously on Limbus Company, the Chloe's done killed and her friends were tasked to eradicate the recently appeared La Mancha and rescue the civilians trapped within. It seems that the Bloodfiend Hunters were assigned to Area 3, GHG to Area 2, and us to Area 1. I'm pleased to be working with you guys. Name's Hugo. The fixer from earlier, whose name was Hugo, appeared visibly relieved that he was assigned the same area as us. And look what I found! A map of the Manchaland. That's how you know I'm the ace of the team. The ace? You just picked up one of the dozens of papers strewn about the entrance. This is an amusement park for sure, with a map on it. I don't even want to imagine what those prudish office guys would have done to me if I got lumped in with them. Who knows? They might have killed me as soon as the gate closed. Or was. They might have left my name out of the eradication fee recipient chest awful. So, who do you guys say you were? Limbus Company? Office? Right? It seems that he was under the impression that we were one of the numerous no-name fixer offices, but I didn't really feel the need to correct him. Limbus Company office. Man, sucks being a small timer, huh? And we always get left out of the good stuff. Not like those Jing or Zwei as the Asian offices, who always get the top billing. Nay, this is untrue! Every fixer honor to be their great valor and righteousness. The serve of respect. Long have I dreamed a dream of becoming a fixer myself. A fixer fixes things. Thus a fixer is a fixer of injustices. A fixer of the downtrodden fortunes. A fixer of all that is unjust. Us. Once we survive this encounter with this wicked players hand in hand, all shall to rethink their impressions of us fixers. Wherefore art thou giving me such a terrifying look? Kiddo, what you just said was, you don't just say stuff like, once we survive this. Never mind. The survivors are... Okay, let's go find the device in Area 1 then. A glance at the brochure reveals many kind of rides here. And we are at the pretty and wonderful place. Installed here are rides and attractions called Fixer for a Day, Fashionista Show. Oh, this just sounds like your typical amusement park stuff. It's even got themes. But the rest's incipient of this place, I must wonder. I don't know, but it ain't our business to know, ain't it? Nice nonetheless, for I must wonder that, shrouded beneath the scars of time, lies the place of joy it once claimed to be. Laughter from the heart and unforced. Barber? Like half a barber at least? Is this half a sister? It begins again, the vacation party! More humans, more excitement! More excited humans! Unfused barber. Okay, it is half barber. I guess the first mini-boss is gonna be Barber. But I definitely haven't fought a Mirror Dungeon before! Totally! If only they hit this party more often, 3 times a day! So I send one of you back out there with 2 days to live. Go tell the boss to Seki that we look forward to their visit later. How about this? Tell us where the device is, and I'll kill you painlessly. Oh, I like it. I love it. Splendid. What's so nasty, yet blood so tasty? Don't be so hasty, though. We've got plenty of events to cover. Fashion shows, popularity contests, how oh so exciting, right? So this is now his main mockery of thy guests and fixes. Oh, I almost forgot the most important thing. Can't have you skittering around here looking so unfashionable. You know that, right? Can't have our guests wearing rags and look like they've been stitched together from red hides. I get in trouble. What? All of us? Hey, look closer. At least I don't look half bad, right? We'll dress you all in pretty dresses and suits. Put you up for display in the powder room and nibble you slowly for a week. What should I taste first? I'm so excited. There are a lot of blood fiends here. Can you guys handle them? Worry not. For Nord has put a moratorium on their deaths. They appear to be much inferior to the one we engaged aboard the train. I believe they are the best. As strong as that prosthetic fixer, most likely weaker. Jolly good and all that. Let's go smash him then. With Thief's charge as our signal, the sinners advance, leaping into the hall of bloodfiends. Very not Dante, I got this. Pulsat Solomon man. No, Pulsat the brain paintbrush.
아 잠깐만 그거 잘 송출은 되고 있는 거야? 마이크 어디 제품? 아 이거면 걱정은 없겠네.
It's not really the same ones. How many? 8. Let's have the paintbrush like Rachel. Yes.
저것 봐. 저건 탈진 상태인 것 같아. 기절일 수도 있고 시간이 가난한 사람들 같아 보이기도 하네. 역시 최저 4시간을 보장하는 제도는 잘 만든 것 같아. 너희도 그렇게 생각해?
없어요.
정화. 부족해 찾아졌지 않아.
아, 너희가 아까 생 공격을 한 바람에 바늘이 저 끝까지 들어가서 안 돌아와.
You really like to pull out counters. I wonder why. Not because they have a lot of data.
잠깐 집중해야 하니까 마이크 그만할게. 아, 너희 잘했어.
Nice fun. Let's keep taking.
합격장.
아무 반응이 없는 것 같은데.
바늘이 갑자기 확 돌아갔네?
Perfect use of scale 3 when the enemy has like 1 HP.
만든 기술을 가지고 왔거든. 뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격을 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가지고 좋겠어.
I think I should remove some of the announcers. Yes, they have the quotes in battle. There you go.
너희가 이기기까지 걸리는 시간이 단축되고 있네.
When the blood bag looks prettier than the blood fiend.
대가리 딱 떼도. 사류탄초 경혈 60. 뜯겨라. 꿰뚫려라. 차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 좋구나.
순탄하네. 근데 순간에 내가 가장 무서운 거야.
Yeah, that's it.
눈을 떼는 순간 온갖 난장판이 벌어지거든. 근데 그게 원래 실패할 거였는데 내가 못 본 순간에 뭐가 있었는지 알 수가 없어지는 게 문제란 거지. 무슨 말인지 알겠지? 덮어놓고 간단한 지시만 내리면 갑자기 당할 수도 있다고.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도.
Yeah, maybe I really should. 40% contribution.
피를 마시는 순간에는
Ooh, battle only! My favorite type of stages!
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게
Wherein is discussed the battle that found Limbus Company and Don Quixote.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 것.
Oh my god, it's the map! I like the extra rooms.
오늘도 정의로운 날이 될 수 있도록 힘내자.
One more enemy!
아르카나 빛.
When is shown the manager popping off?
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않으면 무위무능한 법. 우선 전황부터 살피지.
형국 정도는 읽었다. 나머지는 칼을 휘두를 일 아닌가.
Only because base power is less. I still think he got this. It looks plausible for me that he can win this. Yeah. The single coin skills with like 0 sanity is not reliable at all to clash with.
찹부잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
아, 너희가 아까 생공격을 한 바람에 바늘이 저 끝까지 들어가서 안 돌아와. 나 이거 잠깐 수리 좀 해야 할 것 같은데. 아, 이 옷에는 드라이버를 안 가지고 다녔나? 잠깐 집중해야 하니까 말 그만할게. 아,
정화.
너희 잘했어.
Yo, let's go tremor and burn.
바늘이 갑자기 확.
Then they died.
솔직하게 말해서 한 번에 이렇게 강한 공격을 할 줄은 모르고 아주 옛날에 만든 기술을 가지고 왔거든. 뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격에 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가져도 좋겠어.
방금 멋졌어.
Neither got tremor scourge, but died before they could. And a couple months out of press it. Yeah.
승리도 시간 문제겠지?
This and this is.
완성되었나? 올바른 물질끼리 맞붙을 때 느껴지는 카타르시스는 아마 대체할 수 있는 것도 많이 없을 거야. 너희도 딱 지금 그걸 느꼈을 거야, 그치? 영원히 잠들.
자가당차기로다.
Yo, triple trouble.
기회니
Oh yeah, different hair.
승기를 붙이자꾸나.
Down instead of the advance of being performed.
점 찍었네.
아류탄초 병열 육시 느껴라. 따뜻한
Attack! Counter! Attack! Counter!
완성되었나?
추잡한 기분에 네 피분수. 자, 악당
Got a mask!
오늘도 정말 멋진
Let's go.
활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야. 오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책.
33.
피를 마시는 순간에는
I think? No.
그러니 가릴 것 없이
Should... Yeah, it's enough!
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
But I've started to play, so the zero will go away. Will be funny though. But yeah, I got everything, which is awesome. Since the event came in the middle, I was in the intervallo. Anyways, back to D. Of the tale which the fallen blood fiends have failed to tell, despite their best endeavors. Oh no!
선원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
제발 살려줘.
Please, don't kill me!
오랜만에 이렇게 안 보고
It's been 200 years since I was this full. Can you imagine what it feels to have the ravenousness eat you alive for 2 whole centuries? Please, please. I got too excited. I lived like I did before. In the shadows. Like I don't even exist. Please.
장치가 있는 곳을 말한다.
That's where the device is and I'll think about it.
저기 저
Head over that attraction over there.
누를 수 있는
I'll let you in on a shortcut. It'll lead you straight to the button. Just follow me.
정하자마자
Enter and immediately turn right.
다음에 오 좋아 좋아.
Ooh, nice, nice. Immediately turn right and
악인과
we shall not bargain with villains.
보이지 않나?
Canst thou not see the corpses the villain have left in her wake? The innocent victims? Lo, some of them appear to be fresh bodies. The closer we got to the attraction, the more the roads became riddled with mangled corpses. Kyoto was right. Some of them did look pretty new. Some of them only hours since they death at most. Of course, Otis did not appear even remotely receptive to her reasoning. We could have saved so much time with that shortcut.
때에 따라서
There are times when we must
유리한 결과를
compromise with our foes to give us an advantage in the grand scheme of. Alas! Yet what meaning shall that shortcut signify if thy path is one guided by the hand of the wicked?
아직도
You
그딴
still
소리를
on up with that nonsense, you little. Oh, let the lust be. It ain't the first time, innit? Look alive. We've got more of them incoming. Holy crap! Yes, more of them! That face is awesome.
고귀하게.
I still want to know, why does Princess inflict rupture?
내가 모르는 장치가 있었나? 아니면 참가상이 뭐라도 했나? 너희가 이기기까지
It just feels unnecessary. No idea, awesome.
정화. 차포잡이야. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 좋구나.
하늘이 갑자기 확 돌아갔네? 솔직하게 말해서
A typical priest dagger.
만든 기계를 가지고 왔거든. 뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 고도를 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가져도 좋겠어.
There are two E.G.O gifts in Canto 7. In Canto 7 theme packs that do stuff with bleed and rupture, but outside of those, you can't really do a lot with their rupture.
알아서 처리.
Special cult to manage Princess Breeze, the Lord Heisha Adept, and other Heisha. For now, it's maybe none is gonna be a bleed Heisha. No. Definitely should be someone else.
정화.
Maybe.
합격장.
I mean, what is the other one? I mean, it could work if it's more so the dragon. If the dragon Heisha is morsed and the dragon has bleed. Alright, if they make a don't bleed Heisha. Rivals. That would be something. I hope that if they want a bleed Heisha pack, that it is dragon. And probably morsed. What the? I mean, there isn't really a highlight ID that has been truly outclassed yet. Except E.G.O of Gregor, since he was like the very first highlight ID. Yeah. Execution. Which kid? Right idea.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러줄게.
Huh. And like the blood bags back on the train, there's once can't they come back from death? These ones can't come back. They were all once fixers seeking riches. Civilians turned guests, drawn to this place by its music, each dreaming and dream of their own. I don't know since when, but I've stopped feeling anything about killing things like them. Yeah. Sinclair replied, thrusting his weapon into the skull of a dying bloodbag. Hey, the weapons they're wielding. Don't they kinda remind you of the weapon that Cassette he was using?
피로 잔뜩 지장해.
Decorated with blood. Coagulated blood. Dedicated to his weapon of essence. Is this how all blood fiends fight? If we're using Mouse's family analogy, maybe they are something like his close relatives. This must be the attraction that the blood fiend from earlier was talking about. Looks like this one's the main attraction of this area. Bereft of choices, we are thus compelled to enter.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
The sudden jump,
가릴 것 없이 마음.
much more viewable.
그게 우리가 이룰 수
Oh, the fact I can view it, that makes me happy. And it's funny that it's the map. In which the attractions narration and its riddles continue.
이게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
1구역의 핵심 어트랙션
welcome one and all to the main attraction of Area 1, Fantasy Blood Shooting Range. Things might get a little too spooky for little ones, so hold on tight to your mommy and daddy's hands. Oh, and don't forget about Fashionista Show attraction. We worked really hard on it. Please pay our visit to pick up a free souvenir gift. Sancho, jeez, you spooked me with your staring again. Grace, what? I'm thinking of giving out a few souvenirs here. That is Dulcinea. Just won't stop teasing me about how my attraction doesn't get a lot of visitors. Sancho was a Sancho. You're already repeating almost the same name. What the heck? Is this place run by a bunch of images or something? Wanna know something? Quality of the audio has found significant improvement in this recording. Long time ago, or forever ago, really, Bloodfins and humans weren't as friendly as we are today. How sad and tragic is that? Okay? Hating each other like cats and dogs. Every meeting resulting in big brawl, Bloodfins hunted every human they saw. The humans returned Bloodfins' appetite for human blood with hatred of their kind. Oh no, bad Bloodfins are trying to eat those humans. Whatever shall we do? Whatever shall we do? Talk them out of it? Wrong answer! Think again. Who's next? Hack! It must be punished by the impunity so they may never again hurt the humans. Correct! Very well. Here's a chance for you to defeat those bad blood fiends. How splendidly exciting is this? In that land, there won't be any worrisome battles to fight. No constant fear of getting devoured. There shall be only laughter. Movement! On death, Bloodfist gain 2 E.G.O resources for the least on E.G.O resource. Next turn, all allies gain 0.1 of all physical resistance. This effect can stack, max 5. Interesting. Increased blood feast? You're already staring awesome.
잠깐! 너 지금 멈춰버린 친구가 있어. 시간에 도둑질 당하기라도 한 거야? 뭐 일시적인 걸 테니까 잠깐만 옆에서 보조하면서 지켜주면 금방 돌아올 거야.
Gregor wants to get his stag out of the way instantly. Yeah. Yes! SP defense, that's why it's struggling.
엎드리도록.
And the extra attack. The Bloodfiend had 5 SP more than Faust. Yeah, instead the clash power difference wasn't great either, so yeah. I'm more worried about the clash power. I mean, yeah, it's better. Oops. The one blood bag over there really wants to counter. Oh yeah! Oh boy! Skill 3.
점 찍었네.
Yeah, sure can get it to stagger. Completely destroyed. You got staggered once. Mine enough builder for come on. Yes!
뭐가 치워라. 무기를 만드는 것만큼
사실
내가
마법
어부이보다
소녀들은
뛰어나지.
항상 인형난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정말 아쉽다. 그치?
You think Faust's grip Faust's first skill is strong enough? To get the staggered before? Maybe. If she rolls what he has, then maybe. We'll see. Easily.
너희들의 사랑의 힘이 빛의 힘이 저 어둡고 악한 아르카나들을 기울들었어. 그러면 승리도 시간 문제겠지? 해냈구나. 나랑 힘을 거야.
Go for Slander. For real. One Bloodfiend just has 2 free actions. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, yeah.
너희가 아까 생공격을 한 바람에 반응이 끝까지 들어가서
No, this is worth using.
잠깐 수리 좀 해야
And it's even unopposed.
드라이버를 안 가지고 다녔나? 잠깐 집중해야 하니까 말 그만할게. 아, 너희 잘했어.
정화.
꿰뚫려라.
하늘이 갑자기
Why did they use the second one first? This could have been enough.
아주 옛날에 만든 기계를 가지고 왔거든.
Hmm.
뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격을 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가져도 좋겠어.
꿰어라. 활그로.
Grip forces Selena to only do 30 damage, while Grip Force actually does triple of that amount.
또한 용서할 테니. 완성되었나?
너희의 목이 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Against what, a staggered enemy? Holy. And does every attack go on the Yosha? Bleed? Probably.
상담은 나중으로 하지. 지금은
Yeah, he has currently no bleed. So yeah, it's bleed.
가족을 위해
완성되었나?
추잡하네.
또한 용서할 테니.
Both have the mask on.
명만의 스타일이거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와줘.
대가리 딱 아유탄초 경혈
아니, 그건 선택의 순간이 필요할
꿰뚫려라.
거야. 내가 정말
정상값이네.
쏘는
사실
지금
그 상황에선 그런 공격밖에 쓸 게 없었지. 그치?
분명히
휴, 이제 끝났네. 너희들이 원한 대로 된 거 맞지?
좋았던
아,
것
여기저기
같네.
부서진 것 같은데 저건 우리 직원.
And it's also enough that they both talk. Now I'm sure Kid is the most excited for this part of the attraction. Welcome to the today I am this area's fixer attraction. When the bad blood fiends appear, use those toy clubs we handed out earlier by the engines to knock them all down. Adults can play too. Now beat the stress out of your sister. No, we don't need blood fiends pretending like those fake toy clubs hurt. Not anymore. Only the real blood fiends remain here now.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책
38%.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
Wherein is learned the unexpected truth regarding blood fiends. First of all, yo, lunacy. We're rushing through everything. Being caffeinated may not be enough.
잘 됐네.
사람을 해치는 못된 혈기.
Couldn't Project Moon make it so that when you have a max level increase that also the SCB centers also get to that max level? Or like something like that? Or at least like the to the recommended level in the story, that they get to that level. No, the bad blood fiends who want to have humans have all been driven underground.
지선에 남은 건
Only the kind-hearted righteous blood fiends remain on the surface.
그들은 인간
They made a pinky promise with humans that they won't covet the human blood anymore. that they live peacefully, happily ever after together. Because what's better than peace, right?
그럴까요?
But look, oh look!
지하에 쫓겨난
The bad, no good black fins are crawling back up to the surface again.
몰래 인간들을
Sneaking, slithering up to drink human blood. I can't really say how much of the story is accurate.
오, 너희 뭔가 작동
There's just probably not any bias or anything in the story like that.
게다가 시간이 무한에 가깝게 늘어지면 적들이 엄청 불리해졌다는 뜻이 되겠지?
고귀하게.
으타! 먹어 치워라.
분명히 기운이 공명하는 것 같아. 그 공격을 선택한 건 좋았던 것 같아.
Gregor almost staggered.
아무래도 책상에서 이것저것 발명만 하던 나는 너희 같은 현장 일은 잘 모르긴 해. 그래도 관심이 있어서 종종 아니 많이 찾아봤으니까 어떻게든 도움이 될 거야. 죄인인가?
And Gregor staggered. As all things should be.
기적해 찾아졌지.
있잖아. 사실 마법 소녀들은 항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까 내가 정할 순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
대가리 딱 떼고. 엎드리도록.
Oh damn! Gregor also staggered for me.
무기를 만드는 것보다 내가
저희를 헤아릴 수 없다면 그 용도를 고민하는 것.
Yeah, just try her. Oops. Yeah, let's go with that.
죄인인가?
기적해 찾아졌지. 꿰뚫려. 산초류 경혈고 라샹.
옳다.
방금 멋졌어. 너희의 사랑의 힘이 빛의 힘이 저 어둡고 악한 아르카나들을 뒤흔들었어. 이대로면 승리도 시간 문제겠지?
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
Yeah, sure.
정화.
차포잡이다. 예상한 것보다
꿰뚫려라.
좋구나.
하늘이 갑자기 확 돌아갔네? 솔직하게 말해서 한 번에 이렇게 강한 공격을 할 줄은 모르고 아주 아주 옛날에 만든 기계를 가지고 왔거든. 뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격에 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가지도 좋겠어.
완성되었나?
너희가 아까 센 공격을 한 바람에 방위치 끝까지 들어.
If something is bad,
나 이거
and it's absolutely skill 1 of Griffiths.
안 가지고 다녔나? 잠깐 집중해야 하니까 말 그만할게. 아, 너희 잘했어.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
And kill. On bomb.
또한 용서할 테니.
상상값이네. 사실 그 상황에선 그런 공격밖에 보일 게 없었지, 그치?
내 피분수.
휴, 이제 끝났네. 너희들이 원한 대로 된 거 맞지? 아, 여기저기 부서진 것 같은데 저건 우리 직원들 시켜서 고쳐야겠다. 수리대금도 받고 시민들도 금방 편해.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않아.
40% damage contribute.
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Last stage I can technically do. Wherein the sinners each share their impression of La Mancha land.
하나씩 차근차근
You know,
꺼내서
I would love like someone showing up, in chat and say that you're using support. Come on, use your own units. And then fine, switches to Rupture team. Our human friends grew scared that the big bad scary bloodfoods might come back to help them again. Spending every hour of the night trembling in fear of no good bloodfiends, not getting even a wink of rest.
잠을 잘 자는 건 중요해.
As you know how important sleep is to skin maintenance, a bad sleep cycle is a leading cause of hair loss and various nasty skin conditions.
맞는 말이긴 해.
Hey, she's got a point.
그때 어떤 정의로운
Yet, when a fixer, righteous and just, comes up with an idea most ingenious. I uptied level 5 to 5, level 55 Barber to see if she does more for me than Pointless. Weirdo. No, just kidding. Maybe. Who knows? I don't. What if? They say it's a fixer, but it looks like a bloodfiend.
정말 많이
What if? And I mean, really, what if
인간과 혈기가
we could create a place in which humans and bloodfiends may coexist in happy harmony?
그곳의 착한 혈기들은 못된 혈기들을
The kindly bloodfiends will protect humans from evil bloodfiends, while humans will voluntarily share their blood with the kindly bloodfiends.
어때요?
How's that?
괜찮나요?
Now, isn't that really an idea most ingenious?
사람들의 피를
Yet,
담아두는
there's an impossible
혈기가
task.
어떻게
How can humans coexist with bloodfiends?
있다는 말인가?
Those villains who have naught but the base craving of human blood in their graven hearts. Oops, I forgot to look at how many times I told her, but Hartman Knight of Despair was killed by Arcana Slave. You can look it up how many times it takes for Arcana Slave to shoot. Then you got your turtle mount.
물론 모든
Well, it's only natural that such grand, impressive ideas would be met with some
그러나
resistance.
훌륭한
The great leader is often flanked by capable vassals who help them realize their ambitions, and soon La Manchaland was born.
모두 함께 꿈꾸는
Yeah, I doubt that, to be honest. Manchaland was born, La Manchaland, where your smiles of joy bloom, La Manchaland, where everyone can dream free.
주위를
Look around, all. Look at all the smiling blood fiends, giving you a toothy grin. I doubt that. I'm taking the story with a big grain of salt.
그래 분명히
But yeah, background.
우리도 생각지 못한 상황일 거야. 기회는 지금.
It's gonna be annoying for Mirror Dungeon. It took so long for me to exit.
점 찍었네. 합격점.
Ooh. Oh, Radiant, good job.
오늘도 정의로운 날이 될 수 있도록 힘내자.
Everyone managed to do
하나,
everything. Awesome. Fine. Yeah, would be better. Yeah, that's a piece.
딱 떼도
And Gregor staggered.
대가리 딱 떼도
Down.
기적해 찾아졌지 않아.
무기를 만드는 것보다 내가
저희를 헤아릴 수 없.
Oh,
그 용도를
Hmm.
만나는 것이 상책이지.
yeah, counter while being almost at stagger threshold. Yeah. Hmm.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
기적해 찾아졌지 않아.
아무리 갑자기 확 돌아.
Not everyone can place the counters perfectly.
강한 공격을 할 줄은 모르고 아주 옛날에 만든
Yeah, like Blood Fiends.
정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격을 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가져도 좋.
Perfect.
승리로 이끌
A fresh bunch of Blood Fiends and Bloodbags to get one-shotted by this skill, but then probably this is getting used first for some reason. Yes, lost dress all the way.
대가리 딱 떼고
Yeah. I need red skill is useful.
라샹
해냈구나. 나랑 붙을 거야. 방금 멋졌어. 너희들의 사랑의 힘이, 빛의 힘이, 저 어둡고 악한 아름다운
Buffing this run.
그러면 승리도 시간까지
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
They're trying not hard enough. That's for sure. Not everyone can place their counters perfectly. Sorry that sorry that I'm a Hazel Pack man.
더 먹어 주어라.
있잖아. 사실 마법
승리를
소녀들은 항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까 내가 정할 순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
대가리 딱 떼고
정상값이네. 사실 그 시간을 제일 효율적으로 쓰는 방법이 뭔지 알아? 한 번에 여러 가지 일을 하는 거야. 멀티태스킹이라고 하지? 너희가 방금 그걸 했어. 아마 그 공격을 위해 쓰였던 시간이 감정을 가지고 있었다면 만족스럽게 쓰였다고 생각했을 것 같아.
추적하네. 추적하네. 한도는 유리하나 도만하면 뒤집어.
Yep. That's a fair placement on everything.
경계.
대인인가?
One down, two down, and three down.
공격을 던져.
The end.
성공. 오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기. 이런
But oh my!
라마처럼
Do you see that one thing that's missing from the perfect La Mancha land? Blimey, how long is she going to yammer on for?
웬 이상야릇한
How unpleasant. It's like she's underestimating us. Hawking our ears off with some nonsense dribble before sending in her minions. Oh, you're listening, ain't you?
대답하는 거 기억해.
I think I forgot you replying to us earlier.
정말?
Oh, really? Do you really not see what's missing?
라마처럼도
Considering La Mancha land, shouldn't one rightly wear something that befits the occasion?
이왕이면
And
화려한 가면
how could I forget those elegant yet tastefully flamboyant masks? Just like this. This feels much more like a festival now, doesn't it?
라만차 랜드에서 뛰쳐나왔던 피주머니.
Now we know who really did those pretty makeovers for our blood bag friends who escaped the Mancha land. But the rudely repugnant habit she has.
뻔한 아름다움을 추구하는
Hackneyed
맛이 안
and a boring sense of beauty. Hardly worth my time.
여러분 덕에
And thanks to all of you, La Mancha land found perfection.
완성됐습니다. 이렇게 혈기들과 인간들은
With the squirrel quilt, blood fiends and humans can now live together in harmony, living in everlasting festivities.
모험가님은
The final tally of the bad, evil blood fiends our kindly adventurer has slain is...
중간에
forgot the count somewhere in the middle. Anyway, you should kill a lot of those big bag blood fiends.
오랜 목마름도
35.
우리를 향한 죄책감도 마시는 순간
Oh no!
하지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
Oh no!
그게 우리가 이룰 수
What shall we do now? It's only been a bit over an hour and we already have no encapsulation. Let's lose Lunas! It's finally time for the first boss in centuries. My first ever box use. Enemy info 1! Ooh. In which shall discuss the deeds of the fixer whom Don Quixote had believed to be a friend. Thanks for spoiling! Thanks for spoiling Canto 7, Canto 7! Ben Canto 7.
나설 만한 곳이야.
용감한 모험가님의 이름을 알려주세요.
Tell us your name, oh brave adventurer.
그것이 내가 나
It is the condition of your adventure. Ben Canto 7 spoiling.
받아들일 마음이 있다면
If you're willing to accept these terms, then speak your name to me.
이 몸의 이름은
Thou shalt know that my name is Don Quixote.
그 이름을 쓰다니.
To use that name, you've got just as insane as the rest of us. The voice from the announcement system briefly fell hesitant, and an extended silence followed. Brave Don Quixote, the adventurer and her friends placed first in the fantasy blood-shooting range competition. Salutation and congratulations! What shall be your drumroll please everyone? Ta-da! Here's a button that opens the path of the finest attraction of all time in La Mancha Land. The Haunted Bloody Mary, the highlight of La Mancha Land. The frightening challenge that only the bravest of adventurers dare face. So this is the device that leads us to our next destination? Huh. It seems so tad cheesy, don't it? Just like that? And they even bring up the button to you? According to the info I brought, it's only 25% chance of surviving through the first area. The odds aren't great, but they're not terrible either.
그렇다고 낮은 확률도 아니죠. 저희는
What really matters though is that we made it through. The button's right here. You bought the info?
그게 무슨 말이죠?
What's that supposed to mean?
핑에서 나온 정보.
You're saying that there were more testimonies from survivors than what we heard earlier at the briefing? Wow! You guys really are new to this business, huh?
남한차랜드에서
Do you really think that the fixers who managed to survive La Mancha Land would just fork over their precious intel to their Honda Association? No, of course not! They sell important intel like that to just a few people who's got the cash and the interest. They also told me that to activate the device on everyone, you have to kill all the blood fiends in that attraction and place first in the leaderboard. And you neglected to tell us this? Why? Well, I just thought we needed some time to build the trust between us before I started sharing things. I get it. I bet that intel wasn't cheap to come by. Yeah, totally. So mission ever gone this smoothly before? So we press this button and our job is done here? It's definitely suspicious how easy this was, but what can we do? Not press it? If we are being optimistic, at least we should be able to get out of Area 1 now and join the others. Consider that information regarding blood fiends and blood plagues is rare to come by for the public. As someone unfamiliar with the particulars of battling blood plagues participate in this competition, it may have been difficult to place first in the leaderboard. That's also true, I suppose. Hey, what other information are you afforded from us? Spit it out. What more trust do you need? Now the shoved Hugo, practically threatening him with odd emphasis on the word trust. That's, He said that free blasphemers here that we gotta avoid at all costs. Fixers called them the Overseer Blood Fiends. If you want a better chance of survival, avoid them, or so they say. Yeah, so one in each area, but hey, at least it didn't say anywhere in the terms and conditions of the contract that we had to kill them too. They don't have anything to do with eradicating the Machinate after all. Probably. The point is, we should try to steer clear of those monsters. Let's just hit a button and book. I could not well bring myself to do such a thing, oh fixer. You can't? The innocent visitors to this terrible place suffer still, do they not? Thus, the only path to righteousness that remains before us is to defeat the all-free blood beasts. Those beasts who watch over the slaughterhouse and have them pay for their crimes. Holy smokes! Aren't you guys going to try to talk you out of this insanity? She's your friend, isn't she? But we already would have tried if we thought there was a snowball chance in hell of convincing. Show thyself, thou wicked bloodfeet! I, Don Quixote, shall vanquish thee! So, is there anything you can tell us about what these three blood fiends look like? That and the cost with 2 mil! They were the gaudiest masks! That's when... How fun, how fun! This is the most fun I had all week! Apparently their mask stands out from, for being extremely gaudy. They must have pretty gaudy smell of blood as well. Which one of you is Don Quixote, friends? My eyesight ain't like it used to be. I wonder if it's the barber. It's not like I have fought the barber or something before in Mirror Dungeon or anything. And there she is. Yes, which one of you is this Don Quixote who came first place in this attraction of mine? Hello? Hi, Flowerheart. Welcome so much for. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I hope you find Yisensburg one day. Her mask. Just answer my question, and I'll let the rest of you press the button and head on over to the next area. As long as you tell me which one of you is Don Quixote. Just a suffering of Limbus fan. She's right here! Hugo shouted from the top of his lungs, just as Don Quixote began to speak. The speed with which he called out her name was in striking contrast with his previous low, reluctant attitude. Well, can I press the button now? Victor's activate a device that's 1 times the rate when calculating the eradication reward. Try pressing the button now. He also swung her absolutely sharp scab, chopping off his wrist with blinding speed. Jeez! Jesus Christ! That's a Ryosha! La Mancha Land may be the one where all the blood fins are, and basically pretty much everything is made out of blood. And I think Ryosha's Canto may be the most bloody mess of all. Talking about the literal source from which Ethan was inspired on, and that's apparently the wings by Ethan. Yoshi, whatever hast thou done to put thy spear against the flesh of a compatriot? Never accepted an idiot as my compatriot. He was trying to sell you out. Verily, yet I smelled treachery the moment I saw him. I waited, curious if you would demonstrate even an ounce of creativity when pulling off that act. This is tired, mech, and cliché. Can't stand the lack of originality. So you would have just let him do his thing if it was interesting? How did you know? I was going to kill him myself. I mean, how could I let someone so scruffy and slovenly press a button in our area of all places? So you're the Don Quixote. The Don Quixote who won my game. Indeed, this I. Well then. How did you win? I have rescued numerous innocents and hewn my path through scores of villains to vanquish a cure such as thee. Wherefore art thou so giddy? Oh, I'm just so happy, you know. So, how did you like the game? Mine's your favorite, isn't it? I was going to add a few more decorations here and there, maybe some frilly layers, but I ran out of time. You see, since bloodbags can't change themselves, I have to trace each and every one of them myself. Anything too complicated just isn't steady enough to stay on. What horrible crime thou confesses! I am not here to play thy games. I have arrived here to eradicate this terrible place and taketh people that taketh people la Machalin. To slay its villains slithering within. Okay, but why are you wearing the outfit I made for you? Discourteous of you. If you wanted to hang out in my area, you should have made yourself a little more presentable than this. But is it just me, or does it sound like their conversation isn't connecting at all with each other's? Yeah, she's nuts. Let's put her out of her misery. I just know that you look great in a can dress and boots with ribbons. Oh, I'll make you look so pretty. There we go. Question mark. Totally not. The one I don't know. The one that is not here. We got a counter clashable. Beat up and make a join your blood fiend team. If only that would be possible. Like a 14 is the highest. Yeah, that's pretty much the best way. I mean, yeah, but I don't really trust it. Oh yeah, maybe. Let's see. Struggles enough. Perfect draw. Yeah, that's not good. There's a beach trip. Yeah, this is the best thing. Awesome. Awesome. Same clash, literally. Yeah. Rio should manages to win this. Okay. It would have been funny. What? The shenanigans gonna be there, huh?
주군께서는
Dash bar plus one.
너무 긴장하지 말고 임하게.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be terrible. Yeah. Yeah, never have a neutral.
좀 찍었네.
엎드리도록.
Nice! And no paralysis is awesome.
뭐가 쏘라.
분명히 기분이 공명하는 것 같아.
Oh,
선택한 건 좋아.
Fate coin still managed.
아무래도 책상에서 이것저것
Oh boy.
너의 잘 모르긴 해. 그래도 관심이 있어서 종종 그래 많이 찾아봤으니까 어떻게든 도움은 될 거야.
Awesome. I heard of people struggling on this fight, but to be honest, I don't remember if I did or not. I mean, if they used a bleed team, then maybe understandable. Yeah, this is Uganda. Oh boy! Let's go! One lost to both coins and one only. The one coin come back. Tank though! E.G.O should tank everything though. Awesome. Let's go paralysis and gaze. Oh! Attack weight, attack weight, attack weight! Unbreakable coins! Oh boy.
여기까지만 하게 되겠는걸?
Yeah, that would be fun, eh? You really have like little to no dash bar. Well, okay. Everything is basically down. Does it really have little everything every moment? Hmm. What are the normal powers? We just said unbreakable coin time and a big coin all over the place plus attack weight. Yeah, unbreakable coin all over the place with attack weight. What is this? Couple? Couple light. No, couple fiend. Pumpless the system. You know what? How do I? Wasn't there somewhere by that? I really... I think all the clashes counted the one paralysis in though, yeah. Wasn't there like something with the rest? I know it's, you know, there's this one. Okay. And okay. That's unbreakable coin time! Yippee! Awesome!
오해바른 물질끼리 맞붙을 때 느껴지는 카타를 보니까 아마 대체할 수 있는 것도 많이 없을 거야. 너희도 딱 지금 그걸 느꼈을 거야. 그치?
Almost. One more, get staggered, awesome. Staggered blood! Busted! Oh. And almost self-staggered. I think that's pretty much the perfect timing. But he almost staggered. I really don't think there's a better timing for that. Look at that. He is here. Someone messed up big time now. Someone got the middle involved. Time for revenge. Staggered. Awesome. The displaced coin! That's I got that on stream. I got him. That coin was heavily. Yeah, perfect timing. Displaced coins are fun. Yes. Yi-Sang is almost dead! I think he is gonna die probably now anyways. Since he probably has bleed on. Let's see. Great, he doesn't have any bleed. Awesome. Next round! And second threshold back. Second threshold is gone. The only one that has. Damn priest! Damn priest! Do you have your third skill? Yes, you have! Good! With the least! Oh boy! Cracker hogging all the bleed! Oh yeah, he can't really clash that well! I did get that wrong. So you may die because of the unbreakable coin. Let's hope he still has the not dying for one turn in the encounter. I think. Maybe. I can't read. Instant die from using a coin. Yes. Oh, speed difference. Awesome. Oh no! Oh, he is dead. Yi-Sang is dead! He is dead! Oh, he is pretty much dead! Oh. Dante. Maybe. Let's first see. Let's get over to Ulan's. There's no target. There's one target. There are two targets. And there are two targets. But it's Sinclair, so it doesn't matter. Oh, has two attacks. Can he even clash good with this one? No, not at all. He doesn't even have an E.G.O ready. On hit, if the target is at 30% HP, kill the target. Maybe he can clash with us. Yeah. Then we have Gregor, who needs to use this skill. Otherwise he's a big trouble. Rodion doesn't matter at all. You're not ready. And then this one takes over. That doesn't work. Oh boy. Yeah. Totally gonna work. Let's hope she loses a 50-50. Come on, she gotta lose. It's only 4 sanity. It's only 4 sanity, right? Maybe even more because of the others. Oh boy, he's saying. 3. -1. He survived! What a shit! Oh my! We got so much bleed damage in that turn. He won! Let's go! It killed us. Like I said, Sinclair, Middle Sinclair got the aura of destroying anything. Totally not bleed, it was all the Middle Sinclair. Always. Oh my. Just got like 403 blood face. I kinda wanna refight that, but with the Lord team. Oh, that was so close for 2 identities and 4 die. Oh hey, that reminds me. How rude of me to not say hello to our visitor, right? I mean, she looks like the Hana lady. I thought that all just because of the hairstyle. The mask. I have to be courteous. It's impolite to wear a mask in front of our guests. Also, no sorry. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay in this endeavor of the fantasy blood shooting. Face hidden behind the mask was bloody and mangled, to the point where it felt wrong to look at her in that state. What? No, don't look at me like that. If you're going to kill me, at least keep me with my mask on, please. I know you will. I know you will. It's a little favor between you and me. The Bloodfiend's unmasked eyes glowered intensely at Don Quixote as she bleeded. As Don Quixote stood there, stunned by the sheer intensity of this screeching Bloodfiend, A slow voice began to echo from the void.
원래 이발사는 더 예쁘고 화려한 가면을 좋아했었습니다.
Is it a Samcho guy? Wait. The barber used to enjoy. Wait. Yeah, Samcho. Why are there so similar names? God damn. So Samcho 2.0. The barber used to enjoy wearing cutter, prettier masks. Something with more charm, more elaborate design.
이런 투박하고 무서운 가면은 상대에게 겁만 줄 뿐이라고요.
She thought these terrifying rough masks only served to scare people. I'm not sure if it is essential. Is it priest? Mask? The mask implies it, I don't remember the head.
얼굴을 가린 만큼 더 예쁘게 보여야 공평하다고 생각했던 걸까요?
I completely did not see that this hand was his hand. I thought it was Barber's. Gregor, where did you leave your blue head? Perhaps she believed that it was so only fair that she wore a prettier mask, now that her face was shrouded. Exclamation mark.
저자도 가면을 쓰고 있습니다.
The individual is wearing a mask as well. Executive manager, we must stay alert.
관리자 혈기는
But
한 명,
isn't there just one overseer bloodfiend for every area?
다른 구역을 담당.
Maybe he's from a different area, but why would he?
지금 왜?
그놈이
We should have gotten more intel out of the traitor before he betrayed us. Shy. A little much in it. Two big wig blood fiends right by the entrance. Seriously?
확실히 그렇군.
Certainly. It appears to me that you are all rather spent from struggle against the barber here.
그럼
Then allow me to make a proposition.
당신은 수많은
You've gone there and back again on all kinds of adventures, yet I am but a mere guide and a greeter here at La Mancha, a place of blossoming smiles and dreams.
당신의 멋진 모험.
So I will gladly open up the path for you.
순순히 길을 열어.
Should you promise to tell me all about your wonderful adventures, so that you may find the prize you seek,
이번엔
so that you may not lose your way this time. Well,
그게 아니라면
however, if that is not what you seek, well, why else would you be slaughtering scores of bloodfiends here now?
안 그렇습니까?
A masked bloodfiend in blue who suddenly appeared here was clearly speaking to Don Quixote and only Don Quixote.
본인이 다 말하기에는
Forsooth, many a great adventure have I undertaken. So many that to recount them all would parch my throat before the tale's end.
허튼 수작 부리지 말고.
Yet thy trickery shan't fool me, but the treasure is of great worth. My true purpose here is to vanquish wicked blood fiends, such as thee.
이 돈키호테.
I, Don Quixote, shan't compromise with will.
그럴 줄 알았어요.
I had a feeling you would say that, but it won't do.
당신은 모두에게 말해줘야 하거든.
You have to share it with everyone. The most wondrous adventures of yours. What? The masked bloodfiend raises his staff at Don Quixote's mouth shut, as though a supernatural power was forcing its will on her movements. That bizarre silence, her eyes shimmer quietly.
오랜 목마름도
Only 28!
죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 말.
Priest of La Mancha land. That's a tank for you. Oh boy. Quick, all that, please. Post didn't really made it that far. Wherein the numerous tales of Don Quixote's adventures are recounted. Enemy info 1. Me not likely, the son of that. I mean recommended level is 1 less, so it should be fine. Right? Hi. Please hold on a moment. Can't have a good tale without proper backdrop and some music to set the mood, What? With a quick flick of his staff, the magician rapidly shifts and warps everything around us. Episode 1, in which I recounted the most wondrous adventures of Don Quixote. What the hell? Gunbow Resonance? Recall the days of adventure you once lived.
맞서. 본인은 수많은 무언가 곁으로 할 때.
Armor really doesn't suit the most of people. Indeed, I have faced countless perils and enemies in my tales of adventures. Her outfit kinda looks like hey E.G.O outfit. Yeah, the soup one, maybe. Then how about we share a few select adventures you found particularly memorable? Let everyone see your grand exploits in plain sight. Oh, how about this tale then? Let's call it The Hallowed Adventures of Don Quixote and the Night of the White Moon. Okay, now I'm interested. Okay, he can be that bad of a person. But this one, it actually is nearly the exact same, except that she has more armor here. A Knight of the White Moon? Is that who you really are? Of course not, I must apologize for my delayed introduction. Sanson! My name is Sanson, and I will be your guide on your visit here at La Mancha Land. The Knight of the White Moon is nothing more than a role I play. The Knight of the White Moon? Oh, look! Close enough, would you say? You seem quite peeved that such a role would go to someone such as myself. Well then, with another actor present here to play this character. A little green, a little incomplete, but still with the sign of great potential. I give this role of the Knight of the White Moon to you. When do we get this as an identity? Miss Potential! Me?
저요?
Sinclair held his forehead for a moment, then looked at his strange appearance in confusion. But that did not last. Even Sinclair's gotten quiet. Like something's controlling his mind. It just too goaded and they need to give this identity some more seasons. It appears that they have become like actors on a stage. As long as that individual is talking, they cannot break character. Wow, is this safe? The pair saw the Sun River, tales of which have been told only through legend. Only the Night of the White Moon knew the path to finding it. Don Quixote was merely going as directed by the night. Oh, excuse me, the trio can't forget our dear Roginante. Each had a very distinct sound of footsteps as well. The night, an experienced yet relaxed gait. Roginante, a stoic yet powerful stride. And you stumbling hither and thither. It's a deep, deep place when no one dares tread. Deepest part of the city, once challenged by countless adventurers, knights, and fixers. A quiet, terribly tranquil place, inhabited only by the floating nebulae. We only have a little further to venture. Once we find the river, I will guide you to the place that will be your residence henceforth. An abandoned lighthouse where no one visits. Please make that place your home. The night has given our hero a place to live. But a kindly knight, such loyal friendship, brings tears to my eyes. Very well, then I trust thee to lead the... Oh no, you do not have a lion here. Why was there, the one must wonder? Was it the excitement, the anticipation that got your tongue? Well, not the most exciting start to an adventure, was it? Let's keep things interesting. Shall we move on? Episode 2, which treats Don Quixote's encounter with the bandits. Ah, shite, I can't move. Rest in peace, Heathcliff. It was nice knowing you. And Erking. There's no observable method in which we can escape the flaw of this stage play. We don't have a choice in the murder, then let's at least pay attention to it. Thinking back, we have never actually given much attention to Don Quixote's stories before. We considered them to be too ridiculous, too tiring to listen to. I could only think of a dozen different excuses. If the stack at plus before the fight even begins. Yeah. We came up with this. We came up with to avoid having to listen to her stories. Let's pay attention to Don Quixote's story for once. A story we never knew. Instead, we look at but one of many adventures of Don Quixote. Through the journey, the great adventurer Don Quixote visited many villages. Shepherd's village. Oh yeah, by the way, Sanson is was the other person that talked about that we heard. And eventually the adventurer arrived at the village of Shepherd. A village of shepherds, indeed. Upon my arrival I could see plainly that the village was routinely terrorized by a band of highwaymen and raiders. Verily I could see the palpable fear worn on the faces of the villagers. Thus I inquired one of them to learn what plagued them so.
당신은 근방에 이름을 날리던 용감한 모험가 돈 키호테 아닌가요? 제발 고통받고 있는 저희 마을을 구해주세요.
Oh my, you must be the brave, famous adventurer Don Quixote. Please deliver us from pain, my lord. A leg for wood, the wicked caitiffs, the bandits fell upon thy village. Don Quixote shan't let pass displaying villainy and bullying unanswered. Worry thee not, for I promise thee on all that is I, that I shall root the no-good bandits from thy village. But there's too many of you for you to defeat all on your own, the adventurer.
걱정 마시게.
Do not let such fear plague thy mind.
해내지 못한
For
모험은
there are no adventures in which I, Don Quixote, have not prevailed. Wouldst thou not agree? Hold on a minute. Something feels off, doesn't it? Out of?
자꾸
Who might you be talking to? The Night and White Moon or your brave steed Rocinante?
아니면
그것은
Well,
당연히
plainly,
로신한테 아니겠는가?
it must be Rocinante.
본인은 로신한테와
Many adventures have I braved alongside Rocinante, my friend and my compatriot, with whom I shan't trade for anything in the world.
그렇지 않은가? 로신
Wouldst thou not agree, dear Rocinante?
맞아요, 동키호테님.
It would have been awesome foreshadowing if that would have been Yi saying. It would have been funny foreshadowing. Only if. Yes, your worship, Don Quixote.
그래. 자기들이 말.
I knew that. What got you get before? I knew Rodion wouldn't hold in the laughter. Don't brag. Did you just turn into a horse?
자,
No, let's try to focus on this adventure, shall we? Otherwise, Don Quixote,
내가 너무
as brave an adventurer this hero may be, cannot fend off this whole horde of bandits all alone.
말대로
Indeed,
도적들은
there were too many of them to make the battle most difficult, just as the villagers had feared.
동키호테님
Would this plan succeed, your worship?
성공할
아니면 다른 좋은 방법이
What better plan dost thou suggest, dear Rocinante?
아이 제가 생각
Oh, well,
저는 뭐
I don't have a plan or anything.
알지 못하는 걸요.
I don't know as much about the ways of adventuring as you do, Don Quixote.
나답게 행동하겠네. 로신.
I shall stand as myself, that is manifestly myself, Rocinante. As is to say, that I stand without fear.
그래도요.
Still, can you see that we are terribly outnumbered? Know that to back down is not to flee, but one must know when to stop their stride. When danger outpaces hope.
저런 로시나
Shame, it seems that Rocinante was not as brave as Don Quixote,
거기다가
and not very complained for a horse
낱
or a pair of running shoes.
신발일 뿐이면서 말이야.
조용히.
Fie on thee, Rocinante! Hold thy tongue! In all the years I have lived in places I have visited, I am yet to know a pair of running shoes as rebellious as thee. Hast thou not speed enough of my courage to fight them? Then I, Don Quixote, shall prove to thee this instant, Rocinante. As I, Don Quixote, leaped into the fray, the likes of which have not been seen before or thereafter.
치지 마라.
Flee not, ye devious captives!
이 몸은 전력을 다해.
Shouting so, I stabbed and stabbed and stabbed with all my strength behind the lance. What am I fighting?
오늘도 정의로운 날이 될 수 있도록
No good deadly.
아르카나.
This is funny. Cardboard cutouts. Hey, look at that! It's Rocinante.
지금은 그럴 여유가 없고
The music is good. Yes. You know what would have been funny if there was an effect that Gregor would have for being in the party, just called Rocinante or something. Because he's playing Rocinante. And then Rodion would get the villager buff that is more like a debuff or something. I don't know. It would be funny.
대인인간
Oh, I love the cutouts.
꿰뚫려라.
Cutouts with poise.
하늘이 갑자기 확 돌아갔네. 솔직하게 말해서 한 번에 이렇게 강한 공격을 할 줄은 모르고 아주 옛날에 만든 기계를 가지고.
What is the C branch?
뭐 정확한 수치는 몰라도 아무튼 대단한 공격을 성공한 거네. 자부심을 가져도 좋겠어.
Alright, look at the passives. I think they have funny names and effects.
너희들의 사랑의 힘이 빛의
Okay, I shall
어둡고 악한 아르카나들을 기운
look at that of who has
승리도
lead poise. Racial defensive are down. Target the weak demon. Well, how do they inflict the weak is a better question. On Clash Win inflict weak. Weakling Monk. The wicked Kittus. Loves bullying the weak. Loves bullying the weak. Also passive. Bullies! Flash power +1 when attacking an enemy with the weak. So don't let them win clashes. Okay, you heard that he's saying? Win clashes. Plain villainy. Passive mode. The passive mode. Plain villainy. Bullying. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, neutral. It's gonna be one big of a loss. Maybe for Grave. Ooh, that's one. Breaker wins these! But yeah, it was a good thing that I brought in maxed out Sinclair as well for the party. How many am I missing? One. Okay. Twinkle effect.
차포잡이라 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋고
할 테니 이제야 완성되었나?
너희의 무기 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌겠다.
죄인인가?
Like, I really shouldn't win those classes, but he just keeps winning them.
할 테니
That's my Gregor.
해냈구나. 나라도 그랬을 거야.
I really want to. Oh, some false 1 HP. I really want to ask this. Is Canto 8 so difficult that the identities are justified to be this strong?
잠깐 집중해야 하니까 말 그만할게.
I know the Baba identity is weaker. Maybe.
그 검에 길이 있는지가
네 피.
마음에 들면 들었다.
이제 끝났네.
솔직히 말해라, 자녀.
너희들이 원한 대로 된거
I mean, I had to solo boss with this manager done because I for some reason wasn't able to win otherwise.
전멸하였고
No, I struggled so hard with them actually team. Huh? That doesn't even make any sense, not gonna lie. I don't understand soloing. I would understand if it's like two identities, like Grip Sinclair and regular Ishmael. Not calling out of a specific battle. Totally not. Eventually, I managed to fully purge the village of bandits and return to peace to where it belongs.
동키호테님.
Kyoto, yo, Asher, thank you for protecting our village. How may we repay this great favor? The villagers spoke of the reward for this brave adventurer. Of course they did. Expecting a reward for a job well done was a most natural thing, indeed. After all, who will do such difficult work for no pay?
근육치 마시게나.
No need, my good lady. There is no need at all. I have merely done my duty as a righteous fixer.
아니, 어떤
My for truth?
공짜로 저
You helped us for free, without expecting any compensation?
정말?
Ricardo's biggest weakness is some orange-haired girl and an insane blonde guy with a harbor that is too horny for that one insane hate.
그럼.
So for that
그런 것일세.
is the duty of a fixer.
좀 도와주고 싶다면
Yet
말이야.
if thou truly wishes to help, then I do have all to ask thee.
무엇이든 말씀만
Of course, anything for you, brave adventurer.
그것은 말이오.
It is this not of any importance, of course. This
그럼 보수는
but
어떻게 들어야
how could we repay you? You don't have much money.
네가 신고 있는 그 운동화라도
Your running shoes look like they could fetch a nice price.
무슨 소리야?
Theon D doth not dole out justice based on promise of capital.
그래도
Still, if thou truly wishest to help, then this memory was it? Don Quixote? Can't have that silence on the stage. Let's keep moving and head to the next tale, shall we? Oh my god.
오랜 목마름도
Damage contributed 42%.
순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
As expected.
아니, 가릴 것 없이 마음껏
Normally expected.
그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Of the adventure to lay claim upon the helm of Mambrino and the roles that are given. I should focus on leveling up one of these two, just in case.
내가
제 차례인가요?
나를 점찍어.
몸이 찌뿌둥한
원하신다.
I have enough! Maybe. I don't know. Really not necessary as of now. Let's just continue. 46. Also, to be fair, I didn't use backup unit. Because it didn't have that many? Or why? How many strategies? Oh my god! And then, I can understand that for Heathcliff since I saw how long it took for you to get Singer. I didn't not see that Heathcliff. I know how long it took for you to get an identity for him. Like any. But still. Saved up for workers like the entire time. But I didn't, and I started later. I still got everything, so you saved way too much for burgers now. Let's just continue. Even though the recommended level increased on the one since the boss,
야만 차량들을 뒤엎는다.
it'll be fine. Episode 3, in which the recounted the matter of Don Quixote and the helmet.
돈키호테의 모험은 그 후로도 계속
Is this his turn? Thus continues the adventures of Don Quixote. That relic or whatever it is. Is it even real? What if those bastards were lying to us?
그럴 리는 없다네.
Nay, such cannot be true, for they would not lie to their very deliverer. I am certain the relic is near.
뭔가를 찾는 모양이군요.
They are clearly searching for something. Pray, what might that be?
지나가는 나그네여.
I beseech thee, fellow traveler of the road,
고귀한 기사.
dost thou know aught about the local tale of a noble, the local tale of a noble and a knightly helm of the absolutely and incandescently resplendent man Breen, though. Traveling villager, Otik. If you're looking for that absolute encounter, whatever helmet, you might wanna go up a little hill over yonder. Walk along the trail all the way into the cave, and keep going deeper till you find a helm. At least that's what folks say out there, my lord.
잘 되었군.
Very well then.
당장 그 동굴로.
Very well then, I shall march to that cave post-haste.
그렇게 나는
Thus, rushing on tonight, journeyed to the cave in search of the legendary helm. Just easy forsooth. One of trials that which dared to stand in our path was a big, scary bear. That's all I hear. Otis has been now from war veteran to traveling villager. Good. And he has been upgraded to Big Scary Bear. Yeah. Catherine would love to see Heathcliff in that bear costume. I mean, who? It's kind of adorable though. Big adorable bear. Not big scary bear, big adorable bear. Behold, dear Rocinante,
그 말로만 듣던
that creature there must be the man-eating bear, the tales of which we have heard so much of. Oh, how long am I gonna be in this getup? It's pissing me off. Yes.
아니 그러니까
Listen, you son, it's... I am beholding it. You can handle it, right? Like you always do.
물론
Verily,
우리의 적수가 되지 못할 거야.
a mere beast such as that bear should match our strength. You know, it would be funny to see in April Fools where they actually had that as the identity.
아니야. 마이너 알아.
That doesn't make any sense!
조심해. 마이너라고 해도 생각
Where's Evelyn?
내가 응원해줄게.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the passive. An encounter of moderate difficulty. It's 50% damage. A man-eating bear deal to 25% damage against targets worth 50% lost HP. Big and scary in a clash, the opponent just might lose 1 HP. Maybe. And we have G.O, which inflicts a rupture. Which inflicts a rupture added. And we got listen your sword, it's G.O, which increases combo plus 5 speed and inflicts fragile rupture and bleed. Just maybe, yeah, just maybe. No defense, gain 1 protection, 1 power up next to it. Which one is it? Protection. Okay, that's it. So the priest cannot clash with these two. Got that. But I don't have a choice either. I love it's an encounter of moderate difficulty, but it's a non-focus battle. I love that. Damn, manager finally found the match. How could this be? Manager's weakness. The big, scary, man-eating bear. Manager's one weakness. Bear.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책잡지 아니하시고
It would be fun if this would actually be a thing that that the one based on the identity would be actually scared of. It would be funny.
정화.
Shaking even. Quivering, shaking even. Oh! Oh! Let's go, you say. That's the power of the pointless dude and the user from the ring. Did it do the counter for attacker? Oh, really?
느껴졌어? 내가 너희를 위해서 주문을 외웠는데. 잘 걸린 것 같아. 자, 지금 싸워보는 거야.
Right, I need 2 more. 5. Everyone wants the same! Everyone wants the same, I just noticed that. That's hilarious.
점 찍었네.
Staggered. That's the end.
이제 끝났네. 너희들이 원한 대로
Herbert be like, phew!
부서진 것 같은데 저건
Finally over!
그렇게 우리는 곰을 물리쳐
Herbert was actually scared of it. at least we're back. As we vanquished the bear and claimed the fabled helm of the Mambrino ours. There was this one as we epic clash with the bear. Really? Yeah.
그런 거 마음만 먹으면
I can obliterate that poor animal in less than 3.
그렇게 시시하게 끝내는 것보다는
Oh please. Where's the fun in that? We shall battle this fell beast like from the books. Huh?
진짜로
You think these stories are actually adventures of Don Quixote?
돈 키호테야.
Miss Don Quixote, not once have we truly given you a chance to regale us with your tales of adventure.
보통 다른
Mhm.
사람들의 모험담을
She usually only talked about her adventures of other fixers.
아니면 저희의 모험
Or she would persistently nag us about our own adventures. I'm not sure, let's keep listening. For a brief moment we were back in sanity.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한
Yo, a bundle!
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각.
No, I'm getting all the bundle!
그러니 가릴 것 없이
Oh boy, look at that! We got a 3-minute break!
우리가 이룰 수 있는
What?
유일한
Oh,
희망이다.
this looks so weird. 3-minute break of store. Oh, sorry, yeah. They just don't increase, huh? They don't increase at all. You can grind them for nothing. God damn. I'm gonna miss the animation. That was a fun story. Is there work to get ready? Maybe I got the E.G.O. I got wing beat. Might work. Yeah, I was thinking that Tremor and Suicide or something. I don't know. I mean that since the story part is gonna take longer than 3 minutes, so you get enough, have enough to that. But how about this, James? This team is way too insane. Yeah, I really don't want to work on this team next. You don't have to make the story too easier for this. Yeah, too easier.
야밤의 달빛과 함께 사라지는 것이
Let's go back to the Roman. I'm too gacha addicted. I always press on extract even though I want to go to any other place. No, too easier is perfect. Too easier is perfect since it's already easy with the manage. But yeah, I wanna take a small break. by his return. Back to scene of the very nice discussion that was had between the manager and the magician. Oh, so he's the magician?
어떻게 된 거야? 나도 모르게 머릿속에서 이야기가 흘러나왔어.
What just happened? I just started saying the lines like I've known them by heart. Yeah, it's like we were almost hypnotized by something. And it felt so real. As though we were really there. I know this sounds absurd, but I clearly remember transforming into a horse, then a pair of running shoes. Somehow. But I was still myself up here. Strange.
자, 멋진 이야기였습니다.
Ah, how wonderful was the story, hmm?
인간과
I like this one much more than the juvenile naive story of peace and happiness between humans and blood fiends that this place has to tell.
그런데 그 두고는 지금
So, where did you place the precious hand?
그렇게 귀중한
If I had such a priceless artifact myself, I would be wearing it on my head every single day.
안타깝지만 본인에겐 맞지 않아서 쓰고 다닐 수는 없었네. 내 창고에 있지.
Tragically, the helm ill fit my head. I had no choice but to leave it in my mine warehouse.
아마
Most likely.
저런
Shame. I did not keep a close eye on something so important. Something you had to go through so much to claim.
언젠가
You might regret the want of it someday.
그 다음 이야기에 대해서
Such as I would like to hear that what comes next. This seems to be where I bid you all adieu.
약속대로
I will open the entrance to Area 2 as promised. I'm sure there aren't any other blood fiends who are as honest about the promises as I am. Wicked blood fiend, how dare you! Don Quixote's rage resumed just as the story ended, but she was this lucky place as though the tail hadn't left her body just yet.
기대되네요.
How exciting!
다음 구역엔
What new tales shall greet you in the next area? I wonder.
자 그럼
Well then,
라마차
I hope you enjoy La Mancha Land's next area. Oh, righteous adventurer of justice, Don Quixote. What was that? That wasn't a golden bow resonant, was it? It felt slightly different.
무슨 기술을 사용한 건지
I have no idea what he did to us, but we all helplessly froze in place, as though we were all collectively hypnotized.
이성씨 때로는
It wasn't like this when we entered Isang's fathom, so right?
그 당신은 분명
Right.
대군과 함께 영
We could then well tell that it was merely a reenactment of a tale with a pre-written script we had of our own volition.
저 혈기만에
Maybe it has something to do with the Blood Fiend's special ability.
라만차랜드 내부의 황금가지가
Maybe that he took advantage of La Mancha Land's golden power resonating with a certain sinner among us and inserted his own power there to cause this phenomenon. We should probably steer clear of that Blood Fiend. Because we can't continue the story. We shouldn't. I don't have the courage to tell them what I've been thinking this whole time. But Don Quixote, the hero of the story in which he vanquished the bandits and protected an innocent village, that Don Quixote, whose eyes twinkled with sheer excitement as the thought of taking down La Mancha Land, would eventually be forced to spill before every sinner. She is a second kindred, Blood Fiend.
하지만 단테
However, Dante,
혈기는 놓쳤는가?
the Blood Fiend have given us the slip.
하지만
Alas, we have dealt a fatal blow against one of them
했던 장치까지
and managed to activate the device we had intended to access. This a very successful mission thus far, I say. Goes back to her usual energetic self.
언젠간
There comes the time.
때도
when one must awaken from the dream. But first the answers seemed to be pointing toward something else. Once the button was pressed, a low rumble emanated from around us, and a large passageway slowly emerged before us, like gargantuan parts of a great machine ponderously clicking into place. Ah, let us hasten to the subsequent canto of this epic. Oh my god, she said it. She said it. She said canto. Rock credits. When the sinners each share their impressions of the haunted mansion. Ooh. Nay, tease me not. Yes, me not as though my venture is a one for fools. I have already explained that you do not know of true adventure. We shall soon walk a path of suffering, its intensity impressive and monumental. Do you not see the grand gate of adventure risen, unlatched before us? Thus silence your prattling and resume the preparations. Let us leave post-haste. This is quite odd, however. Since when was Dante given the gift of speech? Of course it's Bloody Mary. Why wouldn't it be? When we had our destination, we took the path Sanson opened for us and made it to the next area. I'm worried about Shichun and the other fixers. They were assigned area 2, right? I hope they're alright. Shichun will be okay, I'm sure. Oh, that reminds me. I have a funny family joke to share. Oh, let's hear it. It goes like this. Any of our siblings who managed to survive on their own up to the age of 13 in our household will probably be okay, even if they were to be tossed out in the middle of the outskirts. Okay. We should hurry. I bet area 2 is just as bad, if not worse than everyone. Something bad were to happen. To your sisters in front of your eyes. Then I will gather her remains and lay them in a final resting place when I return home, whenever that may be. Next Canto. Shichun would have done the same for me. Yeah? Anyways, and this place is a bit drafty, fellas. This place feels very different from Area 1. Unlike Area 1, which was extremely gaudy and overly decorated, this place is teeming with ominous, depressing silence. Yeah, this place is, how should I put it? It's eerily quiet, almost spooky even. Well, I hope this is a good kind of quiet. You know, what if it's just quiet down here because the fixer who made it here first already took out all the blood fiends? It is pretty suffocating to just sit here, not knowing who won the fight, or if there even was a fight. Let's try not to get added to the wall of missing person posters. How much time do we have left until La Mancha closes? 5 hours. By my estimation. That's nice. I'd say we're moving at a decent pace. Hey, what if we are the first group to manage to activate the area's device? Well, we did suffer some losses. I believe we've only pruned a traitor in our midst. Yet odd sits ill at the back of my mind still. It was not as though we passed the first area by our own will and effort. It was the command of the man in his magician outfit by which we were made to pass through.
뭐좀
Well, he was a pretty weird blood fiend,
맞아요.
right? And I couldn't quite tell what it was, but there was something familiar about him.
그랬나?
Something familiar?
약간 예술파 같다는
I guess it did,
소리가
because it seemed kind of similar to Ryosha, in that artsy-fartsy way. Ryosha quietly let out a cloud of smoke, briefly lingered midair before turning into a bizarre shape.
귀엽네요.
That's good.
고양이인가?
Is it a cat-shaped plume? It's you, weeping and sniveling. An expression of the consequences should you mistranslate me in the future. Oh?
여기 좀 특이한데.
Oh, this place is pretty... Huh? This place is pretty neat. Oh, what is it?
아 이거 좀 봐.
Look here, on the map.
의무실이라는 것도 있는
They have an infirmary.
어트랙션을 뜯어.
Guests injured on a ride. Guests who need a moment to calm down. Or any blood fiends who are in urgent need of blood. You can find help here. Joshua, please don't kill your only translator. And that awfully nice of them.
라만철행들은
He said that the Marshland was intended to be where blood fiends and humans can peacefully happily coexist.
지도 설명만
Maybe a long time ago. It really did work for a while. At least according to the descriptions on this map.
그게 무슨 소리요?
Nonsense!
그대로 되었을 리가 없지
It would be an impossible task, most evidently.
않는 건 돈
An adventure such as this cannot possibly exist in any tale of Don Quixote. A place to coexist with villains? Ha! Absurd!
그러고 보니 지금
The subject doth remind me of a case Lord Secret had once resolved.
그것은
A battle atop a bridge. It was, back then, the villains suggested a compromise most devious. Not unlike the one suggested by the wicked ones who inhabit this place.
지크프리트님을 돈
They sought to seduce him with promises of witches and power, to have him stand with them. Yet Lord Secret refused to bend his knee.
현혹되시지 않았네. 가증스러운 자.
He answered their suggestion with but a mighty sucking against the villain's jaw. Oh, that 1 hour edit of the battle. Wasn't it pretty obvious that it was staged?
그렇게 말씀하셨지.
And declared the fuzzly. Thusly, thou should make a purchasable product of our secret with thy contemptible money and fight off a super special laser beam cannon at the Venice.
자, 모두 여기에 집중하자.
Attention, man! Laser. Listen to the person again. Yeah, I heard it.
그러면서 슈퍼 레이저를 그자에게
A timely intervention from outdoors could have stopped the Don Quixote story.
원이들의 흔적들이
The remains of blood bags strewn about the close proximity of this attraction.
이름은
So let's see.
블러디 메리.
Haunted Bloody Mary. Yeah, the mask acting is great. It would lose so much charm in it if it was translated into English.
뭐 유령의 집 같은 건가 보네.
Is this one of those haunted mansion attractions?
아, 싱클레어.
Hey, Sinclair,
집이라는 거.
do you think these haunted mansions are actual?
잠깐.
Stop right there. Hey,
가족들과 놀이공원
my parents took me to an amusement park too, okay? So don't think you can use this to tease me or scare me like.
있냐고 물어보려고 했는데
It was a genuine question.
난
I've never been into an amusement park, you know. I'm sorry.
에이, 아니야.
Don't you worry about it. So,
진짜 유령이 나오는
do these
거야?
places actually have ghosts or not?
보통
I'm fairly sure they have some pretty cheap looking animatronics or mannequins at worst.
어린아이들 또한
As attractions of that category often admit guests of all ages, including children. They do not place real paranatural entities, such as ghosts, inside them. However, they often install various tools and visual effects to stimulate fear responses in their guests.
네.
Yeah, these are usually family attractions.
가족이나 형제는 없었던.
Where's your family? Your siblings? It's mostly for your single line in this contract. I never had anyone. Not even one, not even on the day I was born. I've known the cold, the loneliness.
그렇다면
Then let me
더 이상 죽고 싶지 않.
grant you the will to live.
너에게 영원히 함께.
The family I shall grant you will forever be by your side. Come with me. With me and take the journey. And it's time for the finale for today's stream, in which is recounted the sinner's adventure in the encounter with a haunted Bloody Mary, the nature of which is unclear whether it is a haunted mansion or a blood fiend's den. Man at level 44!
이거 참 설레는구려.
Good.
유령의 집은 오랜만이네요.
Oh, this looks awesome!
가족과 함께일 줄 알았는데 이렇게 혼자서.
It's been so long since I've visited one of these haunted mansions. The last time I was at a place like this, I thought when the next time came I'd be here with my family again. Not on my own like this. What do you mean all on your own? What do you mean on your own? You have the company with you, hello?
혼자라니 섭섭한 말.
On your own? Come on, kiddo. You're here with your co-workers. Co-workers who are kinda like family, ain't it?
잡담은 거기까지.
Enough chit-chat. Everyone, direct your attention to the floor. There's something there. Yes, there's some numerous signs of battle. Just as I expect. A stench, this miasma of rot fills my lungs. It has been some time since the battle took place. Yes! It's great, he's really warming up to everyone. Yes, it's everything that happened with Kathy, that nothing happened.
이번 토벌에 참여한 해결사들로 보이는 자들은 없는 것 같구려.
No, nobody here appears to be a fixer who participated in our ongoing mission. Or maybe they've all been turned into blood bags and us shambling through the haunted mansion. And it's probably better not to share that kind of thought here. There's blood everywhere. Priest! It's the priest! I welcome you all with all my heart, dear guests, to Haunted Bloody Mary. I do have to say, Haunted Castle actually does work for a priest. It does work. I have to give that. So is the next one like a castle or something? Who knows? We shall soon that may have later. The portrait from which the voice was echoing from was torn in half. On what we could deduce from the remaining part of the portrait, it was likely a depiction of the king of this castle, or at least it was that was the story it tried to convey. It's all turned up.
찢어진 형태로 보아.
can be extrapolated from the tone patterns that it was intended to be displayed in its current tattered form. You found yourself in the castle of an ancient, once prosperous kingdom that was long fallen to ruin. Now you must explore every corner in this derelict castle to unveil the true secret of the old kingdom. Please note that there are several installations with the explicit purpose of inducing fear. If you have a heart condition, or cannot handle horror very well, please reconsider partaking in this expedition.
그렇다는데
So he says, Ellie, have no such fear in my heart. Don't squeeze me so tightly, Don Quixote. Can you let go of my arm, please? Control? Your Grace. If you have something you would like to tell me, please come closer and Mr. Light, you say what? Ah, I see. Let the fire of courage shall light your way to this adventure of cold, bone-chilling fear. The tour must start somewhere around here. The mirrors gotta be where the blood fumes they used to hide to shock the guests. And look, the ceiling panel is slightly ajar. That's probably where... I hate smartasses who can't keep their mouth shut. Stop explaining things. Bloody hell! Huh? She was right. And you understand that the real fun of haunted Bloody Mary is walking into a scare, knowing that it's going to happen? Why can't you just be a good guest? Sorry, I'm just not that nice. We're just going to let you go and let you through, but she's really getting on my nerves.
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않으면 무의 무능한 법. 우선 전황부터 살피지.
They really like their non-focused battles.
나머지는 칼을 휘두를 일 아닌가.
Yes! Oh, perfect! Perfect dominating. Yes. And Ryosho failed.
이분께서 너희에게 거는 기도가 크거든. 최선을 다해라.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책잡지 아니하시니 너무 긴장하지 말고 임하게.
Draw! Win! 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 Oh, baby! Limbus Company! Welcome, Scorigmus. I hope you enjoy this day, even if it's quite at the end of everything right now. For today. Then another one that lost his counter. Why do they off their counter so much? Well, if you want to see more of the stories, this is the last chapter I'm gonna do for today. The same streaming time as tomorrow. Oh, this time, but 3 hours before, and I will be continuing the story.
있잖아. 사실 마법 소녀들은 항상 인력난에 시달리거든. 너희만 괜찮다면 혹시 우리를 도와서... 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정할 순 없겠네.
산토류 경혈공 라샹.
Awesome. There we go. 1, 2 coins. And only the first one that failed.
예상한 것보다 움직이기가 좋구나.
How in sync the first clash was from both Ryoshi and Faust. Oh my god.
방금 멋졌어.
I think for now this is the end of my music genre. I was enjoying quite a lot.
승리로 이끌겠다. 대가리 딱
Which is a bit sad. Ah, yeah. I wonder which of the areas is going to be my favorite. Look at that, 35 damage. I don't understand the standard that she only does 30 damage. It's 35, obvious.
오해바른 물질끼리 맞붙을 때 느껴지는 카타르시스는 아마 대체할 수 있는 것도 많이 없을 거야. 너희도 딱 지금 그걸 느꼈을 거다. 그치? 완성되었나?
자, 악당 퇴치 성공. 오늘도
Victory.
정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러주기야.
오랜 목마름도
And 39% damage contribution.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
So for the next time of the day is wherein is discussed the blood fiends in hiding and the fixers who arrived first. Be prepared. We are halfway. We are over halfway now. With this awesome team and one support. And it seems like we're getting close to that level 31. With even more energy. Might be going on for longer time tomorrow. So tomorrow might also be maybe the last one. But I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm probably doing more than just 3 hours. But yeah, might be going longer or something. But for anyone that is interested to see about my sinners, the identities I've collected, and you got to see an EXP excavation, yeah. It's about my almost good lead team, missing the key character. But the highlight of my account is the Rupture team. And then you can actually see when I started playing. Especially if you count in that I pulls the yeah. But yeah, my my first theme focus was Rupture, since not so long after I started playing, Power Stage Effect released. And Faust is my favorite character. And then I stick to Rupture, and then the Lord appeared, and then totally not busted or anything. So yeah, and my main focus is gonna be to get all of the Heisha packs. Get all the Heisha packs. It's gonna be interesting with the horse Yiseng identity coming up from the event. That's gonna be something. I got a free Sinclair that's gonna just kill himself because that's apparently all burn units. Tremor is alright. My plan is on actually fusing Capo and Lord. And then sinking mainly being yes. And in the sinking team missing the Wild Hunt. But has the Volpulverstar. Ground team completely weird. Charge and complete mess and poise random go. Ah yeah. I hope I get more Heisha packs so the next Canto is gonna be even easier for me. But yeah, that's all future talk. I will say it again. Let's get some fitting music. Oh! I need to point that out. The icon changed. I don't see that very well, but yeah, it's changed. It's the button. Right there, some fitting music. So, as a reminder, tomorrow is going to be another stream. At the same time, 3 hours before, where we're gonna continue on with the Canto. We may even finish it. It all depends how long I can go for. And after that, for the whole week, it's all Limbus Company. So yeah, there's literally nothing else though. This week is just all Limbus Company. Even if I wanted to start on Monday, but I had some technical difficulties there. But yeah, be prepared to see the Bloody Mary Mansion. I wanna see. Is there something? Oh, I know what. Our great message is going to be. Does someone type anything? You can trust my own my own grammar skills. Our rate message is going to be a fitting one. Haircut rate. As per usual, if you want to use my emotes, which is recommended to go with the right message, you can use your channel points to simply redeem an emote you wanna use from me, or you can just use your own emotes as you would prefer yourself. I'll never go to the La Mancha and cover myself your hair been. Hey, our raid target doesn't need to know that, okay? But I think it's just funny. So yeah. as per usual for those 2 days. It's gonna be more difficult tomorrow since they're not streaming that day. We're going to raid our different coder who is not so interested in the Limbus Company and other Project Moon games. That's why I'm quite openly with the raid message. So yeah, be hyped for the Bloody Mary in the Spooky Mansion tomorrow. Until next time, bye bye.